Hi guys and welcome back to Taste and Bloom. Today we are making goat meat jollof rice. Yes, authentic Ghana jollof. So please stay with me. So I have my goat meat here which I've washed and cut into sizable pieces. I added some local mixed spices and then went in with some onions, ginger and garlic, added some shrimp seasoning and salt. I'm going to allow this to steam or cook till it's tender. Now bear in mind that goat meat is very tough. So first of all, I'll cook it in its own juices and then I'll open up the saucepan and then add in water and allow it to cook till it's as soft as I want it to be. If this is your first time on my channel, you're so welcome. My name is Yasmi. Please consider subscribing and joining this amazing blooming family. And if you're a returning subscriber, I really do appreciate you. Now my goat meat is ready. I'm going to take the pieces out of the saucepan. So ideally, most people will fry the goat meat separately, but I don't like washing dishes. So I'm going to fry my goat meat in the same saucepan. Okay, so I'm adding just a bit of oil in there, and then I'll go ahead and fry my goat meat till it's to my preferred brownness. So usually in Ghana we fry till it's not even golden brown, it's like dark brown, almost looking burnt. Okay, yeah, but it's to your preference. You can decide to lightly fry or fry it till it's very, I don't know, dry, and then you're good to go. So mine is ready. I'm going to take it out of the oil, and in the same saucepan, using the same oil, I'll go in with my chopped onions. So the good thing about using this one saucepan is that all the juices and, as my mother would say, impurities are in the saucepan. So I get to scrape them off the bottom of the saucepan and everything remains in my jollof rice. You get. So next I'm going in with my tomato paste. I'm going to stew this till it changes color and it doesn't smell tomato pasty again. I know I'm using that word again. So this takes about 5 to 7 minutes, and then we'll go in and give it a quick stir before adding in my blended tomatoes and pepper. Usually I blend my tomatoes with the pepper because we don't eat too much pepper in my household, so I don't use much anyway. So yeah, I usually blend them together. And then once that goes in, I'll leave the stew to do justice. So this takes about 15 minutes, or took about 15 minutes, and the oil is settling on top beautifully. I'm going to go in with my washed rice. So, the national anthem on this channel is Know Thy Rice, okay? But before adding in any water, I'm going to stir and make sure that all the stew is absorbed by the rice. And I'm going to leave the rice to toast, or let it toast for about 7 minutes, okay? That way, you're assured that you don't get mushy jollof rice in the end. So at this point, I like the way it's looking already. I'm going to go in with my stock. Then once I give it a good mix, I'm going to allow the rice to continue toasting so that all the flavors from the goat meat will be absorbed into the jollof. So in the meantime, I have some hot water on standby, which I'm going to be adding to the jollof in the next clip, okay? So you notice that I did not add any seasoning or salt to my stew. It was because of the stock. So I made sure I was heavily handed on the seasoning with the goat meat. So I did not have to add any more salt to my jollof stew, or jollof base if you wish. So at this point, I'll just allow my jollof to finish cooking. Once the water drains out, I'll fluff my rice up and then cover with parchment paper and allow it to finish cooking. If you've watched the video till this far, I am so grateful for your company. Please consider giving me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and share this video once you're done watching. And right now, my jollof is looking amazing. I'm going to fluff it up a bit and go in with my fried goat meat. And you can add vegetables if you like. At this point, I went in with some carrots and green bell peppers, and my jollof was ready to be enjoyed. This was so good. Like, I cannot even overemphasize it. I do hope you give it a try and give me feedback wherever you meet me on social media: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. here on YouTube. And until I see you again in my next video, please do not forget to keep blooming.